So what are the pros and cons of being disagreeable? Well, for example, in the extremes, like if you're extremely disagreeable, you might be more likely to get into like an extreme confrontation. And I would say generally disagreeable people are more likely to get their way. They, I guess in a sense, could be more honest or appear more honest. And yeah, you kind of know where you stand with them and they could be more successful in a competitive setting. However, if you are extremely disagreeable, you might be more likely to get into an altercation or a problem that could result in a full-on conflict, and you might even go to jail, or you could get into a serious fight, or people might just not want to be around you. Like you might be very good at business and head of a company, but you might not have any friends because you're so disagreeable. No one actually wants to hang out with you. Obviously, some of those are more extreme examples, but I don't think it's bad to be disagreeable. I think it definitely has its benefits. And the other extreme is being extremely agreeable. Now, this will help because you'll probably be more likely to be empathetic, compassionate, and generally a helpful person. And I think this can help in a more caring role. Just how like being disagreeable can help in a more competitive, maybe even finance-based role. But if you are too agreeable, you might spend a lot of your time doing stuff for other people and not really meeting your needs and never really having your needs met. I think in the long run that can cause some real unhappiness because you're not really doing exactly what you want to do. You're doing it to please other people. And we need agreeable people because we need people who are compassionate and caring and, want to look after a kid and have time for them. Yeah, and I think those are some pros or cons of both. I think we probably need both types of people in the world, although I think the extremes obviously are a bit extreme. And there is a slight tendency for men to be more disagreeable and women to be more agreeable. But again, it overlaps and you can have much more disagreeable women and you can have much more agreeable men. So I'm not saying it's a male-female thing at all. Although according to Jordan Peterson, like the most disagreeable people are men, and that's just because of the standard or normal distribution, how it works at the tail ends. But again, that's like a whole nother topic. So yeah, I think that kind of summarizes my thoughts and it's a good all-rounder, and that's kind of just from stuff I've read and some of my own experiences, etc. I think sometimes I can be quite disagreeable. I'm probably more disagreeable than not, but I do like to think I'm a nice person and I do think a lot about others. So I guess in that sense, I'm more agreeable. When I did the Big 5 personality test, I think I was more disagreeable than not. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought it'd be interesting. I wanted to share my thoughts on this, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.